Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got a ton of new leaks to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. New moves, new abilities, new information about the champions, loads of stuff to get into today. So if you're excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, what leak are you most excited about that we're going to mention in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have Riddler-Q tweeting out information again. Not even riddles anymore, just kind of giving us actual information like Kaká was doing. And the first piece of information is that all league members got this icon. So I'm guessing the icon he's referring to is this like compass thing on Greeta's hand. So yeah, I'm not sure if he's talking about like all gym leaders, all Elite Four members, or all champions. But either way, all of the league members, so I guess it would be in the league, would be the gym leaders as well. But either way, all apparent league members are going to get this sort of icon on their kind of, well, it might not even be on like their hand. It could be somewhere on their body. And then as well as that, he goes on to say one new Pokemon in her team got revealed / leaked with pictures. And then he goes on to say poison. So what he's referring to there is the kind of rock poison flower Pokemon. That is going to be on Greeta's team. And again, she is apparently the hardest champion in the game. That's what wasn't even leaked. That's what the official Pokemon company said. So there are multiple champions, but she is the strongest. And one of her team members is this poison rock type flower Pokemon. So that could be quite a strong Pokemon because she's not going to have a weak Pokemon on her team. She's the best champion. So every Pokemon that's on her team is clearly going to be a really strong Pokemon. And we actually know about 3 of them now as well. This was the first one that was leaked, but there's actually 2 more that have been leaked that we're going to go over in today's video. But yeah, the first one is going to be the poison rock flower. So that is going to be on her team. And yeah, all league members have this sort of compass icon. I'm not sure what the compass is referring to. It might be a compass to kind of, I don't know, take you to that kind of big circular thing where all the Paradox Pokemon are. I don't know, the league might be evil. You never know. But either way, that's the first leak that we're going to go over. The next leak is this, and he says, time to guess Giraffrig's evolution official name. Also a palindrome. So a palindrome, if you're not sure, is basically when something is spelt the same forwards as it is backwards. So Eevee is a palindrome because it's E-E-V-E-E. Giraffrig is also a palindrome because it's spelt the same forwards as it is backwards. And here he is saying that Giraffrig's evolution is also going to be a palindrome. Now I'm recording this before the Nintendo Direct today. So if we have any of this information revealed, then obviously we already know about it. But if not, yeah, Giraffrig's evolution is going to be a palindrome. And this was a post by Amashinu, who actually seems to have come up with the actual answer. And it says, why Giraffrig's evolution will most likely be called Fairy Giraffe. So obviously that is a palindrome. Fairy Giraffe is spelled the same forwards and backwards. So Ku said that evolution is LQL. So Giraffrig, and that's obviously, is that Japanese, Chinese? Which is, this phrase is QLQ. So LQL equals Lincoln, which also equals Giraffrig. And as well as that, when Kaká leaked the evolution of Giraffrig, he also put a big lol on the leaked picture. Now, a lot of people were thinking that the lol meant, you know, he was just laughing at the design. But now it seems that the lol could actually be a reference to the LQL, which could be Fairy Giraffes, if that is the name. It could be a reference to that. So a lot of people are expecting to see the name of Giraffrig as Fairy Giraffe. And again, it is a palindrome, so it could be the name of Giraffrig's evolution. So yeah, not necessarily a leak. It's more like a riddle, I guess, about the leak. But either way, that could be something to kind of take into consideration. Again, this could be revealed in the Nintendo Direct today. No idea what's going to get revealed, if we're even going to get anything Pokemon related. But yeah, I'm recording this before the Nintendo Direct. And next up, we have some more tweets from Centro. So Scarlet and Violet will have between 21 and 40 new abilities. So that's quite a big gap. So I'm not sure, obviously this information was from Kaká, but yeah, I'm not sure how you, like, that's literally half. So I don't know how you get the gap like that big. Like if it was like 21 and 25, then fair play. But he's saying that they're going to be between 21 and 40 new abilities. So that's just such a massive gap between those two totals. So it could be anywhere, at least 21 new abilities we're getting for Scarlet and Violet, which is quite a lot for a new game. I think 40 would be way OTT. But I mean, I'm guessing a lot of old Pokemon will be given some of these abilities. 21, like, surely new Pokemon like, obviously you're going to have, like, the legendaries that are going to get new abilities, so that's fair play. So let's say Koraidon and Miraidon get an exclusive ability, that's 2. The 4 legendaries as well, like the deer and the fish and the snail, that's another 4, so that's 6 abilities. Apparently Sprigatito is going to get an OP ability, so that's 7. So that's not too bad. I guess the 3rd legendary is going to have a new ability, so that's 8. So, yeah, it's kind of fair to assume. Obviously, Pawmi's getting... Well, it's not an ability, but it's getting that move, which is going to able to revive a Pokemon. So, yeah, I mean, that's 8 abilities right there. So, potentially, there could be around 21, but apparently we are getting at least 21. So, 40, I think, is a little bit too much, but 21 abilities is something that, you know, I could see happening. And as well as that, Scarlet and Violet will have between 46 and 65 new moves. So we don't know if certain moves are going to get scrapped like they were in Sword and Shield, like Hidden Power and stuff like that. But yeah, 46 and 65 new moves, which again is a lot more reasonable, because moves, like, a lot more Pokemon can easily learn moves like old Pokemon. But abilities are a little bit harder to kind of put into old Pokemon because they've already got abilities and stuff. But yeah, new moves and stuff, like obviously Pawmi is obviously going to get that broken move that revives a Pokemon. Like Koraidon and Miraidon are going to get exclusive moves. The starters are probably going to get exclusive moves. The other legendaries are going to get exclusive moves. The Paradox Pokemon are probably going to get exclusive moves and abilities and stuff. That might be why there's so many abilities and moves in this game, because of the Paradox Pokemon. So yeah, 46 and 65 new moves I can definitely see happening for Scarlet and Violet. It's a lot of new moves as well, really exciting. But yeah, that's kind of the information about the new moves and the new abilities. And then also we have more information on Geeta's, I said Greta earlier, it's Geeta, will have on her team. So we already know about the Poison Flower, but as well as that, the Hakefish, which is obviously this Pokemon here that was leaked, is also going to be on her team. Now this is a single stage Pokemon as well, this doesn't evolve. So this is clearly going to be quite a powerful Pokemon to be on the Champions team. And also the Ostrich as well. Now the Ostrich, I do believe, also does not evolve. I think it's Fighting Flying. So that's another single stage Pokemon that does not evolve. So that's probably also going to be quite a broken Pokemon. And then we already know about the Poison Flower. So that's half of a team already leaked. And 3 of them aren't like... Well, I mean, 2 of them are single stage Mons. The Poison... Like, this doesn't even look like that strong of a Pokemon. But apparently it's going to be on a team. And if it's going to be on the Champions team, it's going to be busted. So I guess the rest of the team is going to also be kind of... I don't know what even would be on a team. Maybe she has a Paradox Pokemon or something like that. Like maybe Paradox Salamence or Paradox Hydreigon or something like that. But either way, that's going to be half of her team. And interested to see how powerful these Pokemon are. Like, I'm really excited to see the Hakefish. Like, I think this is going to be a really cool Pokemon. I really hope it gets revealed at some point soon. But either way, that's apparently half of the Champions team already leaked. But either way, that's the information about all of that. The next one is this by Riddler Coo, talking about, again, kind of hints and riddles and stuff. So Fairy Queen is in acting school, and then Clownfish are champions, and then he uses the plural there as well, champions. So this is clearly like 2 people. And then male, mother, parent, double. So that is whatever. I don't know even where to begin with this. So Fairy Queen, people in the comments kind of saying, you know, Fairy Queen is an actress, basically. Fairy Queen equals Penny, obviously. In the past, Coo called her, you know, badass. Maybe Penny's performance as a Team Star boss has to do with theatrical acting. Also, maybe the other crew leaders or grunts join her performance. And then, by the way, since there is already a fairy-type star boss, this context most likely doesn't mean Fairy Queen, but rather Heaven Queen, a reference to the Cassiopeia constellation symbolism of Team Star, and then this symbol means Cassiopeia in Chinese. So yeah, that's obviously a reference to the constellation, which obviously we know is all about like the bosses and stuff. And then Clownfish are champions. I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if that's a character we've already been introduced to or something like that. No one in the comments has really spoken about it. About the kind of the Clownfish thing. So as far as we know that the Team Star is going to have something for Fairy, and it translates to Fairy Queen in an acting school, probably meaning that the Fairy type part of the Team Star is going to be somewhat based on theater class. So yeah, I mean, all the gym leaders also get like other jobs as well. I don't know why these translated back to Japanese or whatever, but Chinese. But yeah, we know that all the other gym leaders are going to get jobs. So again, it could also be a reference to a gym leader, this like Fairy Queen. But even though we know one of the fairy types is like the boss in the Team Star thing. And then the last one, male, mother, parent, double, I'm not sure what that means. That's I really have no idea about that. So But this is Panda saying, you know, basically Ku said that these 3 things. So Nimona is champion rank, Penny's a shy persona is just a disguise. She's actually a badass. She could win an Oscar for a disguise in school. And then Arven's parents are both dead. So I don't know what's going on there. But either way, that could be something he's referencing to. And then Boy Mama, twin parents. Boy Mama equals man equals Arven. Ku in the past pointed out face resemblance between Arven and the professors. Phrase is a second meaning, I guess. Maybe the professors are dead / lost and we only communicate with an AI twin. So there could, like, we know that the storyline of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is like super dark. So it could be the fact that the professors are actually dead and they're actually just like disguises or something like that. Which, again, could be a situation that we get ourselves into because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are clearly going to have separate timelines. So maybe in Koraidon's timeline, you know, the professor's alive, and then in our timeline, they're both dead, and then in Miraidon's timeline, one of the other professors are alive, like Turo, and then Sada's alive in the Scarlet timeline. Like, it's going to be a dark storyline, we know this. But yeah, maybe the professors are actually dead in our, like, timeline, and then in the other timelines, they're alive. Who knows? But I feel like this story could actually be really, really cool. But yeah, Penny's shy persona is just a disguise. So yeah, Penny could actually be like, you know, an evil person as well. So I think that's what he's referencing here. So this was kind of Panda just getting like hitting the nail on the head. But yeah, we'll talk about more about this like story kind of thing in a later video. But yeah, interesting if the parents are actually deceased in like one of the timelines or something like that. And then we also have this information as well. So Panda isn't a leaker. Again, he's just talking about what Kaka has posted. So there will be no special Terra Crystals in the main game. In the DLC instead, there will be special Terra Crystal hats. So yeah, in the main base game for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there's no special Terra Crystals. It's just every Pokemon gets access to every Terra Crystal. Every single type has a Terra Crystal, and that's just going to be that. Whereas in the DLC, instead, there will be special Terra Crystal hats. So the special hats could be just unique for certain Pokemon, like maybe one of the legendaries gets special hats or something. It could be the situation where there's dual type Terra Crystal hats, so you could have like a fire water hat or like a grass dark hat or something like that. Or it could simply just be that, you know, they look different and it's just like a grass Terra Crystal hat that looks a little bit different. But either way, it will be interesting to see what the DLC brings to the table. I feel like from what we know, the DLC is going to bring a lot of new stuff to the games, which I'm really excited about, even though the DLC won't be out till next year. I think the DLC will get announced next February. But yeah, either way, really excited to see what the DLC is going to be saying later on next year. That is going to be everything for today's video, though. Like I say, there was a ton of leaks to go over. There's loads and loads of stuff that's kind of been like creeping through the cracks that no one's really posted about, that Panda has kind of been like on top of. So there's a lot of extra stuff we need to go over in future leak videos, which we're definitely going to do. Some really interesting stuff, and I definitely want to talk more about this whole like Arven's parents being dead, like the professors are dead, and you know they might be in different timelines and stuff. I think that's a really exciting kind of topic to talk about. But either way, that is why everything is the way it is apparently in the story. Maybe the parents are dead. Also, this person here says that explains why we never really see them interact with a trainer in any of the trailers released to us so far. We see scenes with Nimona, Clavel, Arven, Jacques, and Team Star, but every time the professors are shown, it's the same 3-second clip of them saying their names. It's weird. So again, more reason to believe that maybe they could just be on like a videotape or something. Like they might not actually be there. It could be a videotape before they passed away, and they're talking about like, you know, I don't know. It's a weird one. We know it's a dark storyline. It's gonna be interesting. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's gonna be everything for today's video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. What leak are you most intrigued about? Let me know. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.